Hey everybody, hey, it's Lee Godbold with Junk Removal Authority, where we help junk removal business owners make more money and live a better life. We are providers of digital marketing services, Google Ads management, search engine optimization, amazing looking and well converting websites. Check us out at junkarray.com. We also have a great business package. It's actually business package week here at JRA. I had somebody come in today that explored us and explored going with the franchise system. They'd gone through the initial discovery day on the franchise system, all that kind of stuff. They ultimately chose to go with us because they felt like the information was just as good, if not better, at a fraction of the cost without the long-term commitment. So they were looking to open up. They knew they needed some help, and they chose to work with us on the business package. So all that information, you can head over to junkarray.com to get more info. So let's talk a little bit about credit cards, credit card processing, the fees associated with it. So there's a lot of different credit card providers out there. And normally fees range anywhere from like 2.5% to 3.5%, maybe 4% on the very, very high end. And as you do more volume, you'll get lower credit card rates. So one of the things people always want to know about is, hey, how do I lower the amount of money I pay on credit card processing fees? And one of the easiest way to do that is you shop around once you have a certain amount of revenue, and you might find at $500,000 you can get a little bit lower rates than at than at $150,000 or $200,000. You're going to find a lot of difference once you get to $1 million. Then once you get to like $2 million, $3 million, like we are with our junk removal company, Junk Doctors, you'll get even lower rates. Now we're not talking huge amounts. We're talking like instead of paying 3.5, maybe you pay 3.3 or 3.2, but those tenths of percentage points makes a difference. One of the big things that people though ask is, should I just pass on credit card fees to the consumer? And there's systems out there, there's Clover, and I think Clover and a few other odds and ends that'll actually add on the fee. So you quote your normal rate, and then at the end you add on the fee. I'm not a huge fan of that because the fees can get to be pretty high. I mean, 3% of a $600 job, you're talking $18 that you're adding to it for somebody to run a credit card. It's probably gonna be actually closer to 20 or so for most people. So I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm not as opposed to it now as maybe I used to be. So if you choose you want to go that route, like, I don't think it's the end of the world, but my suggestion is be really upfront with customers. You don't want to get over $20. You don't want to give them an excuse to feel like you bait and switched them, took advantage of them, whatever. So you just need to be really, really transparent if you're gonna do those systems that collect money up front, and let them know, hey, if you pay by credit card, this is your price. If you pay by cash or check, this is your price. Just understand, if you accept checks, you're gonna get some bounce ones. Now, a lot of times it's an honest mistake, and somebody is, they're going to get you paid back. People don't really balance their checkbook like they used to. They just, if they write a check, they write so few of them, they just write the check, and they try and kind of keep up in their mind how much money they have in it. But it's not like the old days where you'd write a check and you'd sit there and you'd go into your register and you'd record and keep up with your balance. Nobody does that anymore. So you'll get some of those bounce checks. What I like to do is just have the pricing set at a rate where I can be profitable and not have to charge the customer the additional credit card fee. And that has worked for us. I have not tried the other way, so I can't sit there and say the other way doesn't work. All I can say is, if you're going to do it in a way that you can be upfront about the price. Workies is a great provider for dispatch software, keeping up with your schedule. It does great reports. So we use their reporting to track our KPIs to see how well we're doing. And the guys love it because they can easily pull the schedule up on their phone, and it can collect payment right through it. Their payment rates are pretty good. When you get up into millions and millions of revenue, try and negotiate with them to get lower rates. If you feel like you can't get the rates that you need with them, then you shop around and look somewhere else. But the convenience is worth something. I'm going to tell you that. So workies.com/JRA, there's a link in the description below. We've got some pretty good discounts, or in terms of some, I think it's like a free month or something, just whatever's on the page we've got going on. So check it out. I highly recommend it. on credit card fees. I recommend that you do not add it to the customer, but if you're going to do it, just be upfront with it. Hey everybody, hey, it's Lee with Junk Removal Authority once again. Hope you guys found this video valuable. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that alarm bell so you get notified every time we post another tip or trick. Thanks for watching, guys. Check us out at junkradio.com. We'll see you next time.